So I'm in the backyard and I really want to mount this camera to this pole so that I can overlook the playground area and keep an eye on the kids when they're outside. The problem is the house is about 100 feet away from here and I have Wi-Fi, but I also have a concrete patio between there and here, and I don't really want to dig it up in order to run a cable. This is where the new Ubiquiti Device Bridge comes in handy. This is essentially an interesting new device that's going to be a PoE injector, but instead of needing network via a cable, it will attach directly to my Wi-Fi and then provide network and power to the attached device. Now it's designed to work with more than just cameras, be it a desk phone if you're using that over PoE, or you have some IoT equipment, or something where you just want to be able to connect to the internet but don't want to run a cable for it. You're able to utilize this for that scenario. Let's get it open. As usual, on the inside of the box you have your getting started installation guide. You have power cable, the device itself, which I'll put aside for a second here as we go through the rest of the box, your normal Ubiquiti mounting hardware, mounting template, as well as wall mount. You also have your regulatory materials. You can hear there's a siren going on there, there's an ambulance going by. And also, interestingly enough, included in the box is a extended antenna. I'll show this in a moment, but you are able to screw this into the top of the device. On the top of the device, you'll notice we have a 1 gigabit Ethernet port. This is the connection area for the antenna, which we can pop right there on top. Just screw that in like we do with the other Ubiquiti equipment. On the front of the device, you have your signal strength indicator as well as the Ubiquiti logo. And on the bottom of the device, you have a normal power input. But what you'll notice is that you don't have what you usually find on a PoE injector, which is the other side of the network connection. Network comes in, power and network go out. That's generally how this works. In this scenario, it's network comes in either via here or the internal antenna. You don't need to use the external antenna if you don't want to. And then network and power come out of the top. Plug that into the bottom like normal. Plug the other end into power. All right, we're plugged into power. You can see the light is turned on and it is beginning to connect. New device found, device bridge set up. Name your device. We'll call it device bridge for now. Adopting. Now you'll notice that we're standing outdoors. No, this is not a Hollywood movie set. I'm actually standing outside. And this is an indoor, non-waterproof device. Don't worry though, I'm going to be putting this in an outdoor weatherproof box in order to protect it. Ubiquiti, if you come out with an outdoor one of these, and I don't mean the Device Bridge Pro, just an outdoor version of one of these, I'd be very happy. Okay, device was adopted. All right, fast forward a few minutes. Now it's finished updating, all connected and ready to go. I have a camera G5 Ultra that I was showing you before that is now plugged in and mounted on the pole. And as you can see, it's already showing up in the device menu. It does, of course, show full Ethernet, but that is a limitation of the camera, not the throughput capacity of the device bridge. Now I hopped over to Protect, and you'll see the camera pops up right away. I'm going to hit Add to connect it. Camera's adopting. Now we configure our angle. When you're trying to configure a camera immediately after plugging it in and it stops responding, maybe that's because it's updating. And in case you're wondering, I am using this camera for demonstration purposes only. I'm not going to be drilling a hole deep into the wood of my pergola here. I'm going to use a different camera. It just hadn't arrived yet, and I really wanted to film this video to get it out for all of you. Awesome. Now the update is complete. You can see, stepping back here, almost zero latency, nice high quality 2K recording. Lastly, if you are powering more than a camera, you can get up to 867 megabits per second through this, as well as up to 15 watts of power. The device bridge costs $99 and is available today. Please like and subscribe for more real-world installs like this one.